Hello there, Aquarius. Let's get a handle on your love situation. Oh, excuse me, hiccups from my coffee. Okay, if you resonated with the title of this video, there's a chance that there's some messages for you. Oh, excuse me. The coffee's just trying to hiccup right back up. Well, we already got some cards that wanted to come out. Well, there we go. So these cards are going to inform the rest of the reading. Interesting. So, and we get this Five of Swords scenario where somebody's like, I think it's not actually happening. There's some concerns about somebody trying to pull a fast one on you. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles that's there, and you know what? I feel like this Hangman shouldn't be here. Okay, so I'm going to stick him back in the deck. All right, leaving it there. Anyway, so there's like, here's you being generous, right? Here's you, like the archetypal personality of the tarot being the Queen of Pentacles. So that personality is generous. That personality is nurturing. It's kind. It's, considering ahead of time what somebody else, what their sweetheart needs, and the behavior that your partner's putting off, it's questionable, and you're like, are you taking advantage of my generosity and kindness? This is just, you're not shallow if you're thinking about this, right? Or alternatively, I should mention, there might be a Virgo in your life that is wondering whether or not you are taking advantage of them. And you're like, I don't want them to think that I'm taking advantage of them. Okay, well, let's just get some advice, because either way, it's a reflection of the situation. All right, so let's get some general advice of what to do about this. It's really a lot about communicating with each other, what it is that each of you want. So if your love language is all about generosity, acts of service, gifts, and their love language is something else, and it's not working for you, then you need to communicate that, right? How important is this relationship for you? There's one other thing that I'm thinking about saying, but I want to wait until I get the card. There it is. All right, Six of Cups. Looking at, this could be a person that's been in your life before, and this was the situation that happened in the past, where one person was kind of taking advantage of the other one. So it's a cycle that's been happening again and again and again. And here's what I want to ask you, Aquarius. Is this a relationship that you're in because you know that that person is correct and healthy for you? Or is this a relationship that you're in because you know that that person is always going to be there? Is this relationship your ideal? Or are you just clinging to a person because you know that they're always going to be there for you? So I've heard it said, Matthew Hussey, who is he's a great relationship coach, he said, invest in the ideal relationship, don't invest in a person. So if there's the ideal relationship that you want, you got to focus on that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a particular person that's going to fit in that mold. If you focus on creating a connection, this is what I like doing the daydreaming. This is what I want. Doing the mantras, doing the meditations. This is the kind of connection that I'm looking for. And if they don't fit into that, or if they're even they're gone, right? They're not even around for that. It doesn't feel right. That's not the person that's meant to be in that kind of connection. And there are thousands of people that will fit into the kind of connection that you're looking for. It doesn't have to be that one person. And we leave people behind all the time. Co-workers that quit and move away, former neighbors. People come in and out of our lives all the time, and we let that go like it's nothing. But when it comes to an intimate relationship, we're not going to let them go, even though we don't suit each other's needs in a connection, right? I'm not going around trying to tell people to break up with each other, because obviously there's so much love here. I can see it. There is so much love here because both of you are voluntarily coming back to each other over and over and over again. So there, I'm not saying to end the connection. I'm saying be realistic about what each of you is willing to give and what each of you needs. What is significant for each of you in a connection. Okay, so let's look at the long-term trajectory of the connection that you have as it is, though. Yeah, don't try to change what you need in a relationship to suit one person. That's really important. So as the connection is at this point right now, the trajectory, it can always be changed. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and I see with the Knight of Pentacles being here, it's a slow, gradual shift toward material prosperity. So if in the past your connection has not developed into something real, something tangible, there is a really good possibility that this might be the time that it will, but the process will be slow. I do like how the Queen of Pentacles that you started out with developed into the Knight of Pentacles, because that means that there is steady progress towards something real and tangible. Okay. The love that you've built for each other, I feel like there's been many times of betrayal. You see that with the betrayal, the hurt, the heartbreak, one person taking advantage of another person. The times that you've broken each other's hearts in the past have it's like the hurt is always there, but so is just knowing, really knowing each other well. And that is something that's really important. So I guess you gotta hold each other lightly. You see how that Knight is holding that pentacle? He's not grasping it firmly. He's not clenching it, right? He's holding the love lightly. The same thing with that Queen. She's gently cradling that pentacle. So hold it lightly. Find out what your sweetheart needs in order to feel fulfilled, and make sure that you're articulating what you need to feel fulfilled so you don't feel taken advantage of. This is what I would like to experience with you in order to feel satisfied, in order to fill my love bucket. I need this. And be realistic about them being able to do that, and make sure and give them plenty of time. But I feel like slowly over time you're building something real and tangible with this person in the trajectory that you're at right now, if you put in the work, if they put in the work. Okay? Aquarius, thank you so much for being with me here today. I love you, and you take care. I'll see you next time on the next reading.